So this is going to be a car episode today. I'm going to be driving around looking for fields of flowers, fields of gold, and hopping out whenever I see something that strikes my fancy. Now, I'm not going to be following every shot with the transition to the next shot, so bear with me. I hope that this is still going to be somehow able to be stitched together in a cohesive form, but yeah. Welcome to the ride. Let's get going.
There we go. The sun is burning off that mist in the background there. What I'm not too fond of is the sun, actually, the position of the sun, although it's backlighting the trees and highlighting that mist. It doesn't quite work in the shot because it's too bright. Right, so I'm going to throw on a neutral density, graduated neutral density filter. There we go. And try this again. Right, so let me do this. Here we go. I'll take a shot here.
I originally shot this as a 4-shot panel.
Take a shot here.
But in the end, I only used 2 of the images. I think it works much better.
Take a shot here. Many years ago, I was here and I took a photo of this field, which was plowed under. And just behind this field, which is plowed under now, just behind this field was the nanohana. And now it's reversed, and what a spectacular chance to take an image that I absolutely love from several years ago. Now, I didn't realize it, but it kind of makes sense that these fields are rotated, so they don't grow the same crop every year. And I'm focusing on these trees right here in the background here. You see them right there. Let's see, can I point? There we go. These right here, and especially that one in the center there. Using my 70-200, I'm zooming in. I tried it in a square crop. I tried it in a vertical crop, really to isolate that one tree, using the lines of the nanohana right here. There is one that particularly lines up with the tree trunk of that lone tree right there, that pine. I'm not sure, it might be a Norway spruce. And so I'm using that line as a visual aid to just draw the eye straight back to that pine. Yeah. I have a graduated neutral density filter on. The sky is pretty bright, and I want to balance out the sky and the nanohana. All right, I'll throw that image up now. I hope you like it.
I went for a more creative edit with this one and added a turquoise blue sky, giving it a vintage, postcardy kind of look, which I think works really well. This next image was not shot during this footage. I actually had already stopped recording.
All right, let's see.
But I thought it worthwhile, just for reference, to show the spot that it was taken, with an actual bird flying through the frame.
have a very pretty scene here with a mountain peak in the background, just barely capped with snow, and the wonderful field that is not just a plain flat field. It does have some wave to it, some texture, some dynamic movement in the field, which is lovely. And then there's a line of trees here, kind of separating the middle ground from the background, which is that peak in the background. It's really lovely. So on the edge of the tree line here, there's a radio tower, and I want to make sure that I don't get that into the shot. And also into the distance, there's, looks like a smokestack of some kind of, it's completely white. Now, I can hide that with one of the trees in the midground here. I want more of the field in the shot, so if I tilt it up like so. Ah, that's better. Yeah, much more of the field in the shot. It's not every day that I hold my camera way up above my head to take a shot. Some photographers, they bring little stepping stools, and I have used my car in the past. But sometimes you just need that extra elevation, and by holding my arms up high, I'm able to get a lot more of the field in the shot, which is one of the main aspects of this shot. One of the main subjects of this shot is the flowers, the nanohana. Yeah, so I actually did go ahead and jump up on the top of my car, which is where I'm at right now. And I precariously positioned myself on the edge of the car over here, and I did get a much better shot. There you go. You just kind of have to make it work sometimes. So I'll throw up that shot now. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have this old shed. It looks like it's been abandoned for years. And next to it, there's a huge pile of old wood, some steel drums. The way that the trees are framing it behind the shed, and then how these nanohana, these rapeseed flowers, are just wrapping all the way around the side of the shed as well. Now, I didn't actually have to use my tripod for this. Actually, it's so bright, I could have shot it handheld while jumping up and down, I think, with the internal stabilization and the lens stabilization. But I do find that using a tripod makes me more specific. It's more intentional. And I have to slow down, and I really think about the composition a lot more. And allows me to slow down and just be present. And I think that that's one of the things I really want my photography to be, is a practice of being more present. Right. Once again on top of my car. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be my favorite shot of this entire trip. This is what it's about. I love being surprised. I love discoveries like this. And you never know when they're going to happen. I have to say it's been a little bit of a dull day. I'm not a big fan of just hopping around in a car and going from place to place. I like to be somewhere. And it makes a big difference in my feeling as a photographer. To be able to be somewhere, explore, walk around, be a part of it, you know? And driving around in a car, I find it a little bit challenging. Sometimes it's the only way to do it. On a day like this where the fields are far apart from each other. A bit of nice texture in the sky as well. Really love this shot. What makes it is that line of green that's slowly coming out to that tree. Just a sliver of it with this completely raw, rugged, rough, and coagulated looking field in front of it. What this says to me is waiting for Godot. I don't know why, but that's what this field says to me. Yeah, I like that too.
I don't think that having a plan for me and following that plan meticulously brings me as much joy as going with the flow and discovering things and photographing things that I had no idea beforehand that I would be taking a photo of it. So that's I think what this channel is going to be. It's just going to be a lot of discovery, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. And I think for this shot alone, this whole trip was worth it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.